Hi, what's up everyone? Welcome to today's video. Going a little bit off the cuff today, just because I wanted to give you a very quick update. I know a few weeks ago we spoke about this in stream. I just let you know about some personal stuff going on, and I apologized in advance for how I may be. And I'm having a few better days recently, although I'm still going through all that stuff, which we will talk about. I just wanted to offer an apology to viewers, people in our Discord community, if I've not been myself. I know I've been biting a lot recently. I've been putting some posts out where when I read back, I kind of regret them. This is in the comment section as well on the videos, especially when we've been talking about things like Seasons 2.0 more recently. And yeah, it's not been me. I've been biting. I'm obviously very passionate about the Division 2 and things like that as well. And let's say I've been getting a bit emotional, and I've probably gone a little bit too far in some things I've put out there the last few weeks. So this video today, I just wanted to obviously say sorry for people that have seen that or been involved in that in the Discord community or the video comments. The reasons for this, again, I did talk about this a few weeks ago in a stream, and it's just so much going on right now. So first, let's talk about YouTube and what we do here. At the end of last year, I decided on a whole new sort of blueprint to how I wanted to deliver my content to you. There's so much content I want to do. So the last few years, we've been practicing this stuff. I wanted to give you more community engagement. So we've been thinking about big community Discord events we could do. We're trialing one right now, the Community League. But also, I wanted to be able to give you consistent Division content on top of other content as well when I want to play other games. And I found through the last few years of testing, I couldn't keep on playing other games like Destiny 2 or anything else I wanted to play. God of War we've done recently. We've done some other games as well. Crew Motorfest more recently as well. And I'd always have to have a big break from the Division 2, and it wasn't doing great for the channel because I'd be spending like, I don't know, from a couple of weeks to a month or more creating and working on another game, and Division just got paused. So I had to find a way where I could certainly take on those other projects that I want to do. Like our next one is going to be Star Wars Outlaws at the end of August, but still on a daily basis, still deliver you Division content in terms of Division streams and Division VODs. And I've created this process. I've created loads of processes. I've spent a lot of money and I've invested in like my setup. I've got like 2 setups now. So when I'm not in my office at the weekend, I can continue working and things like that. I'm able to record as a stream now, which is a huge benefit. There's so much I've worked on this year to create processes to enable me to do all the content that I want to do, and also keep you guys that follow me for the Division happy by still delivering consistent Division content. It's been a huge process. I've still got so much to do. On top of that, I have looked at community things we are doing in terms of our shade teams and how we help with raids. Because something I've been away from for a couple of years. I've kind of had a break from all that, and now I'm coming back. I've now decided to start a new School of Rock up in my own new server that I'm creating. More info on all that very soon. But as you can see, there's just a lot going on. On top of this, while all this is going on this year, one thing personally that happened earlier in the year is my dad had a heart attack. I had to deal with that. He's still alive. He's still good. But it is still something that kind of threw a spanner in the works at the time. That was just after I had my vasectomy and had to have a month off kind of doing all this because of that and recovering. And then more recently, a very close family member has been diagnosed with stage 4 lung cancer. So we're kind of going through that as well, which isn't easy. And if you know me, you follow me for a while, I do suffer with mental health myself, and when there's so much going on, there's so many changes in my life, it does have a knock-on effect on me, and that's definitely shown the last couple of months. In terms of this, like I said, in terms of biting at you guys in the comments, biting at you guys in the Discord community, or not just generally being myself. I am having some better days now, though. It's still all going on, but somehow I'm adjusting. I'm getting through it. I'm feeling good, which is good, I guess. And I'm now trying to not be like that. I'm not going to bite at you in the comments. I'm not going to continue doing that shit. I'm not going to keep on biting you in the Discord. And when I say biting, just responding to you in a negative way. I've been quite negative, I think. I've read back through everything I've posted, and I wouldn't, yeah, I don't think it's a true representation of myself. And you guys know that. If you follow me for years, you know I'm not like that. So that's my apology. I just wanted to do this quick video today just because, again, last week, I guess it happened because they cancelled Seasons 2.0. but they said they're going to change Seasons 2.0. They're not going to do seasonal characters now, or whatever they're going to do. And it again happened, and I found myself in the comments just debating it with people and probably going a little bit too much into it, and I don't know. It just wasn't a good read for myself. So that's got to stop now. I'm going to have healthy discussions with you all, which I thought at the time I was doing, I guess. But in terms of the Division 2, people have been asking me, what are my thoughts? And that's why I'm having these conversations with you in the first place. A lot of you ask, what are my thoughts on all this news that they're doing? When they announced Seasons 2.0, when they went back on Seasons 2.0 and things like that. And I said this in stream the other day. I think I've just come to the realization, and I'm trying not to be negative about the Division at all. I understand everything that the kind of development team have gone through with being pulled apart, and they're working on Avatar, Star Wars, which is a huge game, and things like that. But Division has kind of been shat on in a way when you think about it. The game kind of got cancelled after the Failure Manhunt 2 years in. For these new projects is what we assume, and then they decide to keep the game going, and they announce so many good things. I think years ago we got announced a Division movie. And then when they announced all these new things after the cancellation of the game, they announced Heartland, they announced a mobile game, they announced this whole big Division universe, and it was like, oh my god, this is huge, I can't wait for all of this. And then we wait a couple of years, Heartland gets cancelled, mobile game goes quiet, and movie gets cancelled. It's like all these things we get excited about just never happen. So when Seasons 2.0 was announced, I was one of those people that got excited by that. I was in the 4 section. I thought that was going to be a huge change. It could still be. They're just not going to do the seasonal character aspect. I was very excited, and the fact that they kind of like reverted on that right away, it just added on to all that other stuff that they've kind of announced and reverted on. Like even the mobile game, as much as it's a mobile game, I was looking forward to it, and that's not cancelled yet, by the way. They've just gone really, really quiet. Apparently the last post on Twitter was that they were going to be a Ubisoft Forward, and it wasn't. So I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's happening with the game. Normally when things go very quiet though, like it did with Heartland, they're soon cancelled. That's the sort of trend that I've got the last couple of years with the Division. But that's where I'm at. I've always been dead positive about this game. I certainly am still very positive about this game. I can't wait for the DLC. But until I see things now, I'm probably not going to believe in them. And the DLC, I do think something that is definitely going to go ahead. That seems to be the next big thing that's coming to the game. And that will then lead us on to the Division 3. We know that once Star Wars Outlaws is released, and they've done the sort of like post-release work on the game, they're going to start making the Division 3, which is huge. And that I'm certainly excited for as well. But I'm a little bit disappointed with how the last few years have gone, I'm not going to lie. Again, these things that we get promised and just don't happen. I was so excited for Heartland. I'm still kind of excited just for the mobile game. I think as a Division audience, all we want is more stuff. It shows how good the game is, because most of the complaints, obviously you have the complaints about bugs and everything, but most of the complaints that you have from the Division 2 is that we just don't have enough content. We want more. We always want more. So that's a good sign, right? The fact is the game's great. We just want more content. And, things like Heartland would have been huge, I personally think, for the game. And it just never, ever went into flow. And then the sad thing about Heartland is one of the devs, I don't know how true it is, but they tweeted after that got cancelled that it was originally meant to be a Battle Royale mode for the Division 2. Imagine how good it would be to have a Battle Royale mode on this game. Like, it just feels like this game just never reached its full potential. They're trying to turn that around, and even now it's still getting knockbacks, and I don't know. I'm excited for the DLC. I'm excited for the Division 3. But in between that, I'm not so sure right now. I'll believe anything they say when I see it, I guess, because I was very, very, very hyped. I really was, and that hype's kind of gone down. So that's where I'm at right now, in a way that I'm not arguing with you in comments and things like that. I'm going to end it there, though. Just wanted to do this quickly today because I think that stream the other week when I spoke about all of this, obviously not a lot of you saw it, and a lot's gone on video comments and Discord or whatever. So there we are. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening to me ramble. We'll get back to normal videos now. Take care. Peace out.